What makes great parents? That's what I want to figure out. One thing that's been said is you cannot truly be kind to others without first being kind to yourself. And I want to know, could that phrase help us with parenting, such that parents that are more compassionate towards themselves are also more supportive towards their children? To test this question, I asked 110 parents to fill out questionnaires about their parenting and their level of self-compassion, meaning the amount of kindness and acceptance that they show themselves. Specifically, I wanted to know whether having self-compassion could help you when parenting children that are shy in new situations. It's not necessarily a bad thing to be shy in new situations. When I was 5 years old and walked into City Town Hall to demand an ice cream truck, I think my parents wished I was more shy. However, when parents respond to shyness by being either overprotective or overly critical, this can convince children that the world is an unsafe place, and this can lead to anxiety development over time. Approximately 4.4 million children have anxiety disorders in the United States, and so it's important to figure out ways that we can decrease that risk, and parenting is one of those opportunities. So, self-compassion might be one of those traits that can help parents from engaging in these situations, because people that are high in self-compassion are also happier, and they are more positive about their lives, more satisfied in their lives, and it makes sense that if you're kinder and warmer towards yourself, you would likely be kinder and warmer towards your child. However, that was not the case. Self-compassion did not determine whether you were overprotective or not, and parents that were more self-compassionate were actually more likely to be critical of their children. When children were especially shy in new situations, parents' self-compassion related to even more criticism. So it seems like the phrase "you can't be kind to other people without first being kind to yourself" may not actually apply to these parenting behaviors. Could it be that parents that are self-compassionate are also more focused on themselves and less focused on their children? Could it be that when parents are self-compassionate, they're doing better personally, and so they're less likely to understand when their child is having a hard time? Recent research has come out to show that having compassion for yourself and having compassion for other people is not necessarily related to one another. So therefore, when we're looking at these behaviors, even though self-compassion can be a really great trait, it may be most important to be looking at compassion for others to protect against these behaviors. Going forward, it's really important to figure out which traits in parents predict positive parenting behaviors. If we can create healthy, secure environments that children can grow and develop in, this is not only helpful for children, but society at large. Thank you.